Hey guys, assalamu alaikum. This is your girl Saher. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing well. I am doing good too. This pink tank makeup look is sponsored by all my non-favorite makeup products that I typically don't reach for, or I reach them only to get some value for money. And I thought I will do a makeup look with all of these and see if they are good enough to keep in my collection, or I can finally discard them. I always try to give every makeup product multiple chances before I discard them. I don't even discard them, I just give it to people who can make better use of this, because certain times makeup products might not work out on your skin as well, and there might be good products but they just simply don't work on your face. But there are some products that are garbage. In spite of whatever you try, they will simply not work out. So I never hoard makeup products. I tend to give it away or tend to dump them if they are too trashy and all of that. So that is why I thought I will declutter some of my makeup products, or I declutter my makeup products, because I don't have the luxury to kind of hoard makeup. I don't have a lot of storage space. So that is why I thought I will do this makeup look, and if they are not working out, then I thought I will just give them away. So that is what I am doing in this video. I think I've repeated enough. All right, let's start with the makeup. I've done my skin prep and now I am going in with Pilgrim's Illuminating Moisturizer. I clearly remember last time when I had used this, it was making the foundation slip and slide, and also it was not as glowy as I had expected it to be. Like, I expected it to give a strobe cream effect, but it only kind of moisturized my skin a little bit more and maybe gave a little bit slightest dewy effect. So I'm still not sure about this product. For foundation, I am going to be using Plum Soft Blend Foundation. I feel most of their shades are having yellow undertones, and I am quite not impressed with the shade range that they have. And this particular foundation also has a problem where it sort of doesn't blend in. It kind of creases and separates at just lightning. Before I am done with the makeup, the foundation has already started to separate and curdle up and everything. Don't like this one. It's really difficult to work with. Now I have applied blush from a different thing which I'm reviewing, but for the concealer I'm applying Mars ka concealer. This concealer used to come in a very different packaging before. It's called as the Blossom concealer, if I remember, and they changed the packaging, but however I remember not liking it because it was too thick. I do need a good coverage under my eyes because I have literally the darkest under eyes, but this is like too thick for my liking, and my under eyes are quite dry. I need to prepare them properly before I can apply this. But apart from this also, I feel like the shade that I picked up also is a problem because it's a little bit yellow for my liking. Otherwise, this time around I did like it a little bit more than what I had done before. For my powder, I am using Mama Earth's powder. I hate this with all my heart because I feel that this is like, whenever I apply it, I feel like I'm a flashback Mary, because this definitely gives that flashback grayness, which I don't like, and it is not the finest powder that I've ever used. It kind of, feels like a talcum powder, and I'm not the biggest fan of it. It, kind of sits on my foundation and makes it look very crumbly. Now coming to the blush, I'm using iMagic's blush, and the thing is that most of these makeup artists I've seen have used this, but somehow the shades are too dark for me. And as you can see, already the foundation is separating, and थोड़े जगह पे powder जो apply किया था, it's sitting like a patch on my nose. So, and you can see the clownness that I am trying to tell you. If you want to set your blush with a powder blush, that doesn't work. And Wet n Wild का मैंने मैंने यहाँ पे ब्रॉन्जर यूज़ करा है. दिस वॉज वेरी हाइप्ड, but for some reason there were not a lot of shades available in India, and I picked this one up because it looked quite dark, but honestly it isn't that dark, and it has slight shimmer particles. It doesn't do much on my skin. As you guys can see, I barely see the difference of it on my skin. So I, as it is, I'm not a very big fan of bronzers, and then this one just doesn't do it for me. Then I went in with the Blue Heavens Prep and Set makeup fixer. I've heard a lot of good reviews about this, but it is definitely a little better than their original setting spray, but still it doesn't do much for my skin. It just, my makeup melts off and it doesn't get set in place. Then I am using the Swiss Beauty's I Love Luster palette, I think. And I do love their other variant which has all shimmers in it because you can use it as toppers. But this particular one, I don't know why I don't like it. First and foremost, there's a pink that is not even a transition shade. You get only one matte shade in this, right? So that isn't even a transition shade. It looks too pink on the eye. And honestly, how many times would you wear a pink eyeshadow as bright as this? And I don't think it is very practical as a shade. So I did not pick up the right shade. It's super pigmented, but you just don't get to do a lot of things with it. However, the shimmer shades in this are really really good. There's no problem with it, but I don't tend to use this much because I need one to two colors to kind of give that gradient effect, and because I'm not getting that in this particular palette and I have to go in with another palette, I somehow tend to not use this because I use the other palettes which have much more shades in it to create a proper cohesive look. And I'm not that a pink eyeshadow kind of a girly as well. I did try during that whole Barbie phase, but somehow this is the least used palette in my collection, so I think I might donate it to somebody who might use it. The next thing that I will be doing is filling in my eyebrows with Plum's eyebrow pencil. The only good thing about it is that it has a spoolie, but other than that, the pencil itself has a very thick application part of it, and I am not the fan of it because I have very sparse eyebrows, and when you try to use this, it kind of creates a very thick eyebrow and doesn't draw fine strokes, and I am not a big fan of this particular one. Also, this feels a little bit waxy. Are almost at home stretch, and I am using this lipstick from Faces Canada. First of all, this color is not my favorite, and then the formula also feels quite dry, like you need to tug and pull to make it work. Okay, the shade doesn't match with the makeup look, so what I'm trying to do is using the eyeshadow palette, and it's a trick whenever you want to do a monochromatic look. Now I'm just doing my mascara part of it. I don't have a mascara that I don't like, so I am just using my favorite mascara. And now over to Saher. ऊपर से this makeup look might look really really gorgeous, but it's already separating from here. It's powdery over here, so there is a lot of flaws that you might not see on the camera, like right in front of you. And disclaimer that I did try out a new liquid blush, and that I did it simultaneously with this particular makeup look. So in case if I add that clip, do not think that it is a bad product. It's just that I was trying that because I want to make a video next, so I thought might as well try that and give you a proper reviews. And I will end this video with this. I hope you guys loved it. I have showed you where all the flaws were, what is the problem, and what are the products that I use. So these might work out for you, but it didn't work out for me, so I'm just being brutally honest. Nothing to do with the brand, it's just that it didn't work out for me, and I want to say tata bye bye, see you to them, and bring in more new products into my collection. So that is the purpose. I will see you guys in the next one.